welcome to a beautiful night in Mariemont, Ohio, where you have two CHL favorites for soccer going against each other, Mariemont versus Indian Hill.
I'm Oliver Ellis.
I'm Will Loftus.
And we are very excited to announce this game today. It's going to be very good. It's a very local town rivalry that we're excited to tune in on.
Yes. Indian Hill and Mariemont just 10 minutes away from each other. They call it a great rivalry. And they've had lots of games in the past. Indian Hill has had their number recently, but they recently lost star striker Connor Willicks to NCAA soccer. Had 2 goals in his debut.
That's right. Unfortunately for Mariemont as well, losing their star Tucker Sidney Fry out for just a few more games, we think, with a knee injury.
Yes.
But we hope for the best for him.
He will be back on the field soon. We look at and only 3 goals for the Indian Hill Braves this season. How do you see they like to play a game where they can slow the game down, play soccer, so win a game 1-0. How do you see it playing out tonight, Oliver?
Exactly. It seems like they've been very possession-based rather than counter-attacking or just purely attacking. They like to just hold the ball, pass around, and take some shots, I guess. Their conversion rate has been a bit disappointing to start the season compared to Mariemont with a very successful conversion rate with their goals to shots. Very excited to see Griffin Lyons out here today, the star senior captain. Yes,
Griffin Lyons. He's got a lot of fight. He battles for every single ball. You just know you're getting 100% effort out of him. He has 3 goals in the last 2 games played. He's watching film during Warrior Bell. I saw him today. He's all about the game. He's going to go out there. He's going to give you your 100% hardest. He plays a lot of the game. And we think he's going to be a big changing point for the Warriors tonight.
Yeah, he will have to go against Eli Castenson, however, the star Indian Hill Junior keeper, with a career 700 save percentage for the Braves in 10 games. That's very impressive for the junior, number 1.
You could see a low-scoring 1-0, 1-1 game tonight.
100%. Or it could go any way, really.
It really
it's a rivalry
could go
game.
any
You never
way.
know.
You never know. Even if one of these teams are going to play a lower-tier game, it's CHL. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. Here we see Tucker, Fry, and Griffin Lyons meeting with the other Indian Hill captains in the very middle as we leave it off for you guys and go into break before the game starts.
Yes, we'll see you then.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A freeze-on mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Mariemont. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive, ZWX. You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frisson Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Mariemont. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
To Mariemont, Ohio. It is almost game time here as we see a seasoned Warriors squad with a lot of veterans on the team, a lot of multi-year varsity players going against a newish Indian Hill squad that will be looking to find their strength, what they do best. And it's gonna be fun to see how it plays out.
100%. They're gonna be fierce, I think. They're gonna be looking for revenge after their earlier games that haven't gone their way so far, but they have the talent 100%.
You never know what can happen when you motivate a high school team. Upsets happen all the time. Not saying this would be a massive upset, but still. The Warriors come into this one on fire, basically.
Exactly. No upsets in this game.
No.
It's a rivalry game. That's not a thing.
You can't call the result of this game an upset no matter what happens. And one player that I think will shine for the Warriors tonight is Will Shatiwi.
Really, yeah.
Will Shatiwi's had a great first year on varsity season starting, and he had, against Seven Hills, probably the best opponent Mariemont has played yet, had the only goal, and it was a
spectacular goal from very far out.
It was from far out. As they push it up the right side.
Out of bounds for a brave goal kick.
Goal kick, brave.
Another player to watch tonight is senior Finn Marquez. He plays basically the whole game. He gives you 100% effort.
Really coming in after the unfortunate Tucker Fry injury. He's done very well so far.
And there he is on the ball.
With a brilliant ball up to Griffin Lyons up the right wing.
Senior captain Griffin Lyons, and that is Mariemont ball. And Finn is the throw-in specialist.
Yes, he can get some very, very good length on those balls.
That one's thrown into the middle. Wilson TV tries to take a shot.
Henry Brown. Back to Finn Marquez. King Hart.
deflects off the Indian Hill player off the foot of Harp.
You know, Thomas Harp, also known as King Harp, very dynamic player for the Mariemont back line. Left-footed, can play either left center back or left back. Has been exactly the piece that the Mariemont back line needed this season.
Thomas Harp is a player that Coach Eric Vonix loves. Eric Vonix has been a great coach for Mariemont. Every game you feel like his team is sound. They don't lose games off of silly mistakes. You feel like they have a chance going into every single game because of Coach Eric Vonix.
He's really cemented himself as a Mariemont icon.
He has.
Legend. Another brave goal kick. Second of the game.
And you see player Finn Marquez and Thomas Harp shielding their eyes as it is still bright here in Mariemont. That might factor in to the left side of the field. Maybe a keeper gets some sun in his eyes.
Yeah, Max Grebe having some difficulties with the sun as he kicks it out of bounds. Cole Gross
picked up by the Indian Hill keeper.
Cole Gross snuffed out by keeper Jessenson.
Keeper with a boot kick down to midfield. Finn Marquez with a header.
Oh, good move there.
Aiden Gross. Very good player so far this season. Has been on fire.
He has been. He had a fantastic goal
to
kick.
Griffin Lyons on the wing.
Griffin Senior
takes
has
it inside. Aiden Gross
There's
fouled.
some contact
by number 0, or number 10, sorry, Kalu.
Kick to be taken by Gross. Correction, Hart. Shot from Henry Brown goes out for a Warriors corner kick.
Oh, yeah.
Kick to be taken by Aiden Gross.
Will be taken by Aiden Gross here.
Warrior corner kick. Takes it deep to back post
and over.
Just over Lance.
That will be a
Thomas Hart.
That will be a Braves throw in 5 minutes into the game.
Cole Gross with a good interception. Henry Brown with the ball. Finn Marquez now. Ethan Gellner. Henry Brown. It's good from Finn.
He's got it.
Aiden Gross with a cross.
Ooh.
Ethan Gellner with a shot.
Oh, what a save.
It's a great save from Eli Castenson.
That's a great save. And, you know, just being a fan watching the Warriors throughout the games this year, it's felt like they've had control of most of games. And that felt like another moment there where close to score, you get enough of those and you have a few goals.
Absolutely. Eli Castenson showing what he can do in goal.
And that's a shot.
Wow,
save.
That's a great shot and a great save from John Linder.
It's another senior captain on this team, John Linder, who's just been a brick wall for the Warriors in his career.
He's been big time.
Standing at 6'5". He's got, just feels like he's got the perfect keeper frame. Keep a lot of balls out. So here's a corner kick for the Braves.
Andy Stein taking the corner. Andy Stein into the middle.
Headed out of the Warriors box.
Gabe Cavallero collects it. It's Aiden Gross with the ball.
The Warriors are trying to put on the counterattack. Kicked out of bounds by the Braves.
Will Shatui with the throw-in. Playing left back today, it seems. He's a dynamic player. He plays all over the field.
He does.
It's brilliant from Tino. He's out for throw-in. We'll see Finn Marquez take it, possibly. And we will. Will Finn Marquez be able to launch this into the middle of the box? Got Aiden Gross, Tino, waiting in the center. Seems Henry Brown has got a head collision, it seems.
Indian Hill now has the ball, running down the field.
Finn Marquez
stopped
intercepts
by
it.
Finn. That looked to be a hard hit.
Braves foul leads to a yellow card. Free kick, Warriors. Kick to be taken by Hurt.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Kicked by Thomas Hart down the right side.
Cole Gross. Twins. King Hart with the ball.
That's a good ball to senior Griffin Lions. Indian Hill looking to make a push here.
Brilliant ball down the right wing.
Will Shatiwi on
Andy
defense.
Stein with the ball. Andy Stein taking it down. Cross it looks like it'll be a. They're not indicating. It looks like a corner.
You know, on these lower scoring teams like Indian Hill, you have to take advantage of these corners, especially in big games like this, you know. A corner is a big opportunity for a goal.
All the set pieces, really.
Yes.
Absolutely crucial. It's Tino on the left wing. Takes it inside.
Indian Hill is going to recover nicely here, but passes it right back to Mariemont.
Griffin Lions making a run. From Tino to Griffin. Warrior throwing.
Do you think it's a big part of the Warriors' game plan to get Griffin Lions involved tonight?
I think absolutely on either side of the wing. I mean, we've seen him on the right and left side of the wings. I mean, he's a big player on this Warrior attack.
He is. You know, Max Murphy is off to college, D1 soccer, and there's always going to be shoes to fill after that, and Griffin Lions, I think, has done a nice job to fit in there and give the Warriors chances.
Henry Brown with a nice turn to the center of the midfield. Tino making a run. Chooses for Griffin Lions, and it goes out for a corner. Ethan Gellner collecting some wise words from Coach Vonnegs himself. Oh. It's good from Aiden to Griffin.
Nice turn by Griffin Lions.
Henry Brown now out of bounds. Brave throw-in in their own third. Finn Marquez collects it. Henry Brown now on the right wing. Seeing a lot of movement from Griffin Lyons in the front three. Seemingly having a Cristiano Ronaldo role, playing wherever he like in the front three.
Down the right side, out for a throw-in. Wyatt Albright is another missing piece of this team. You know, he's a great player. Came from Philadelphia not too long ago, a few years ago. And he just had some unfortunate ACL injuries. But, you know, great player, even better guy.
Absolutely. He'll be very good IQ and knowledge for this team.
And that will be a corner kick for the Braves. I've seen some interesting looks from the Braves on corners tonight, looking to go short.
Yeah, neither team really taking advantage of their set pieces yet. However, Braves could do so here with a header out of bounds.
Just past the goal. Goal kick.
John Leonard boots it up to midway.
Max Doherty in the game now, a sophomore who had lots of goals for JV last year. Looking to continue that. Is that the shot over goal?
Unlucky from Andy Stein. Just off target. They'll be looking to improve on that aspect of their game, as we've seen from the statistics earlier on.
That's kicked by Johnny up the right side.
Tino collecting the ball on the right wing, taking it inside. Henry Brown, composure. Henry Brown again. Ethan Gellner. Cole Gross into the middle. Indian Hill captain to Ethan Gellner.
Henry Brown's another great player. He's an underappreciated player, I feel like, on this Warriors team. He just does everything right. You know he's not going to make a mistake, and he's going to put his he puts his teammates first. He's going to put his teammate in a goal-scoring opportunity before he takes a shot.
Absolutely. Finn Marquez battling Meyer McKee. It's a great header.
Just loses control of the ball.
Oh, almost a great pass from Max Doherty to Tino. Oh,
called offsides by this referee we have here tonight.
Santino Serger, also known as Low Taper Tino, just offsides on that call.
Just offsides by Tino.
Yeah, correct call from the referee there. Yep. Good officiating. Tino pressing the ball. Tino with a shot! Oh, off the post into the middle!
And Indian Hill saves
a
great chance from Mariemont. You will not see Tino missing many of those.
Low Taper Tino with a wonderful shot to that left post.
You know, that might not have gone in, but it's a sign of things to come. This Mariemont team is starting to break through on this Braves
Absolutely.
defense.
They are hungry for a goal.
They are.
The shot from Aiden Gross.
Field goal is good through the uprights.
High left. Warrior substitutions into the game, number 16,
Will Organiziak coming in the game here, along with Parker Gellner. Coming out is Will Shatibi and Ethan Gellner. Brother replaces brother.
Beautiful shot from Santino Serger off of the Very high press. Very common in today's modern soccer. So you see Tino with the ball once again.
Yeah, Santino Sergio is just a great player. He can bring some excitement to this team. You know, you need that big shot outside the box for a goal. Tino's your guy.
King Hart. The ball with Marquez. To Tino with a beautiful ball.
What a ball.
It's Max Doherty! Oh! Just why Max Doherty?
Just missed as John Linder falls to his knees.
In agony.
The Warriors here looking to capitalize on one of these chances. 2 back-to-back great chances. You know Eric Vonks will love seeing his team being in these chances.
Absolutely. They're looking dominant as of now.
And you know, that might not have scored a goal, but that sets the tone for the rest of the game, only being 15 minutes in.
Absolutely. They will be very happy with how this game has gone so far.
Is that the throw in? For the Warriors.
Jack Caudill looking to come in.
Actually, will be a throw for the Braves here. My apologies.
Will Hall playing hold-up striker. And a foul for Will Hall. Braves free kick in Mariemont final third. This could be dangerous.
It could be. You never know.
They...
There was a shot around the same area, around the 30-yard line by Aiden Gross.
Absolutely.
Could be one of the best goals in Mariemont history, happened recently.
It was definitely talked about in the Puskas award ceremony, potentially being up there. Puskas being the greatest goal of the year award.
Here's the free kick.
Short to the right wing, crosses it in to Johnny Lindner. Picks it up. Quick distribution.
You know, they call John Linder the vacuum because he just vacuums whatever up comes towards him.
Beautiful composure from King.
That one goes into the woods.
Bounds for a Brave free kick, or sorry, corner.
Hey, Jack comes in for Max Doherty here. Jack Caudill, another 4-year varsity player. Jack Caudill,
speedster, track speed.
He's got great speed. He's got great goal scoring opportunity. See if he can make a run. As this is a Braves free kick.
I'd like to see Jack Caudill on counterattack. I think he could be very well utilized.
I agree with that. And that's vacuumed up by John Linder. Jack Caudill looking like he's coming in on the right wing.
Phil Marquez with the ball now.
Phil Marquez to Will Organziak, another senior on this team. This team feels senior loaded.
Will Hall with the ball now.
Jack Caudill gives it to Tino. Tino to Will Organziak.
They let it out for a corner kick. Mariemont corner kick. Can they take advantage of this?
Yeah, a player to watch here is Thomas Harp, who had a great header goal in their most recent, not their second most recent win against a team from Columbus. I am blanking on the name. But that was to come down from 0-1 to 2-1 for the win.
Absolutely. Thomas Harp, known as King Harp, done very well for the Warriors this season. Just a cross.
And that's a great cross. Snagged by the keeper out of the air.
It's phenomenal from the Braves keeper.
That is great from the
Eli.
Braves keeper with the 700 career, or save percentage. As the freshman, Thomas's brother, comes in here, Lance Harp, who's had a pretty decent role in this team so far.
Absolutely. Proud brother of King Hart.
Lots of brothers on this team. The Harps, the Gelners, the Grosses.
You know, Lance Harp looking to take a similar role to his brother. Ooh.
Goal kick, Braves.
This will be a goal kick for the Braves.
Eli Cassinson with some very good distribution so far this game. As he beats it right to his own number 10, Kalu. Santino Serger now on the left.
And that will go out of bounds for Warriors throw-in.
Jaron Richter coming on for Santino Serger.
Jaron Richter is a pretty solid player.
Absolutely. Big target.
Go out there, do his job. It's deflected out of bounds. Indian Hill has the ball in Mariemont's half, looking to do something. It's a shot on goal, stopped by John Linder, still on the field. That's great recovery from the Mariemont Warriors as there's a whistle.
Great shot from Gabe Cavallaro.
And you can just tell by how the Warriors swarmed around that ball and recovered that this is a very well-coached, well-disciplined team.
Absolutely, as you see Griffin on the sideline ready to come back into the game.
Griffin not out for very long. Quick breather. Goes right back in. That's kick is taken by Finn Marquez.
Will Organizak with the header to King Hart. Now King Hart.
And that will go out. Warriors throwing. Griffin Lions coming back into the game here. Will be taking out Will Organiziak, it looks like. Or Will Ha. Will Ha, I'm sorry.
Hart brothers playing right next to each other. Look forward to seeing that.
And this is a chance for the Braves. Shot saved by John Linder. That's a great save.
Very good recovery defense.
And you know, this game's been pretty back and forth so far. You know, two strong chances for each side. John Linder sends this one high into the air. 15 minutes remaining in the half.
Henry Brown now collects to aid it. Gross.
Will Organiziak down the right side. Could not get to that ball. Will be a Braves throw-in. That is another ball into the stands here. See if we can get a peek at the student section. Jack Cadell to one of the Gross twins. And that's a great play to Jaron Richter. Jaron Richter unfortunately loses the ball.
Lance Hart. Out of bounds will be Brave throwing.
For those at home, Cole Gross is number 3. Aiden Gross is number 8. It may be confusing with the twins out there. And that will go out for a goal kick for John Linder. As Will Shatui, Ethan Gellner, Cole Gross, and Max Doherty will come in the game here for, it looks like, Jaron Richter, Will Organiziak, Aiden Gross, and Lance Hart.
Finn Marquez with a clear.
This will stay in the Warriors' half, but that's a great defensive play by Ethan Gellner.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to have some physicality in high school soccer if you want to win.
Yeah, they work hard all summer for this.
They have those early mornings when you don't want to get out the bed. It's for this rivalry game.
Parker Gellner with the ball, another twin of Ethan Gellner.
Warriors trying to make a push here. And one thing that I think truly does make a difference is the friendship between everyone on the field. You see them going to Dave's Hot Chicken after the game. You know, it's just team bonding time can really translate onto the field of having good chemistry.
Absolutely, they're just family.
Indian Hill substitutions in the game. Pinheiro alongside Byer.
As Callum Byer enters the game here.
Griffin Lyons with the ball.
Playing hard to Henry Brown.
To Eli Castenson, the Brave number 1. Thomas Hart shielding the ball. Not sure he ever feels pressure.
I don't think so. Pressure? What pressure?
Pressure? What pressure? Press proven.
Jack Caudell called for the foul after going up for the ball in the air. With 11 minutes remaining in the half, the Braves will have a free kick. To the center of the field, headed out by Thomas Harp and Jack Caudell on ball.
Jack Caudell on the break, down the left wing. He's got Griffin to his right.
And Griffin
He's got
Lyons
Griffin
here.
with a shot! Oh! Griffin Lyons with a screamer!
Griffin Lyons, the senior captain here, just puts out one past the keeper of 10 minutes left in the half. That is just a great goal. You know, he talked about it in school today. He was watching film during our Warrior Battle with him today. And that's just a fantastic goal,
It's
you
that
know.
senior connection from Jack Caudell
Senior
to Griffin
to senior.
Lyons.
And he just puts it right past him. The keeper had no chance there.
We need W's in the chat for that senior connection of Jack Caudell to Griffin Lyons. Beautiful work from the counterattack. As I was saying earlier, Jack Caudell, dangerous.
And Griffin Lyons has really waited his time. Not that he was on the field varsity as a freshman, but he had some injuries that held him back. And he's just really shining in his role this year, as we talked about him before the game.
Absolutely. It's Tito down to wing again.
It's another chance for the Warriors.
It's out of bounds.
Just feels like the Warriors have a lot of chances here.
Goal kick for the Braves.
Goal kick, Braves.
You know, that goal was really coming since about 20-minute mark, 25-minute mark.
It has.
About. They got those 2 quick shots in succession.
And as a keeper here, you just got to put that behind you, you know. In football or in golf, you just say, next play, next shot. That's what the keeper has to do here. Just go back in your mind to where the score is 0-0 and you save that ball, and you just got to stay 100% mental.
Castinson, he's capable of that. He has a 700%, 700 shot saving record.
Everything physical is nice, but all these high school sports are also just based off mental too. You have to have good mental to be able to hang in there and keep 100% focused while also working your body.
Absolutely.
As the Braves look to try and respond. And that's a shot. Not a very hard one. Easy save for John Linder.
On the green shot.
Santino Serger on the left wing.
Giving his 100% effort is what you love to see.
Still has it. It's a shot.
It's vacuumed up by the Indian Hill keeper. The Griffin Lions with the goal. Also, it just has so much leadership on this team. He really is just a team player, working with it, working overtime, trying to get better. He's just really all about the success of the team and what the record says at the end of the day. He doesn't care if it's pretty. He doesn't care if it's not pretty. He just wants to win, and that's what you need out of a captain.
Absolutely, and with how hot Griffin is and has been this season so far, you can just expect him to keep that hot streak going down the season. He's looking on fire.
Whenever he has the ball, you just think something's going to happen. Is that the call from the referee?
I don't 100% agree with that call,
Yeah.
I think you got to let the game play on.
Especially in high school, lots of physical play in high school.
It looked like it's about a 50-50 to me, but the ref makes a call and you move on.
It doesn't feel like as Indian Hill has subbed much this game.
No,
they
not
expect
at all.
a lot out of their front line, out of their starting lineup.
It does look like they have a short bench today, as they have 5 benches, not including a goalkeeper sub.
That's crowd in, but right back to Indian Hill.
The Mariemont bench has about 6 to 7 more players on their bench compared to the Indian Hill Braves.
Seven minutes left remaining in this half. And Oliver, do you think 40 minutes per half is a good time for high school?
I think so. I think it's 10 minutes less total compared to a complete 90-minute game.
I agree. You never know. These kids might want to go into college. You can't put it really down and then expect them to go into college fully fit.
Absolutely.
Finn Marquez on the ball here.
Straight to Max Greed. Tino collects the ball on the left wing to Cole.
And it
plays
is
it out of bounds.
A little miscommunication between Cole and Will there. But it will be a Braves throw-in with 6 minutes left on the clock. The Braves will want to score before half to see that score all tied up at half. Going into half, what do you think the Braves are going to try and improve?
I think their intensity.
Okay,
As we were saying earlier, we thought they would come in with 100% intensity. I think Mariemont just completely shown them in that department.
You never want to say one team is trying harder than the other, but it just feels like Mariemont wants it more.
Absolutely.
I'm a senior now. All my 4 years of watching Mariemont soccer, this feels just something feels different. It feels exciting. It feels like they really want it this year.
Couldn't agree more.
This is a corner for the Braves here. This is a pivotal moment in the half. Griffin Lions come short. Is caught by the keeper, John Linder, as he will hold this one.
Linder secures the ball.
Heinbaugh. demands Johnny Widner to kick it away. He does just that.
He does. Great kick. Down to the 25-yard line of the opposite team.
You know, I think maybe fierceness that Mariemont are bringing is because they're able to and they can substitute out all these players, whereas the Braves, they only have 5 outfield subs.
That's a great point.
It's going to be a lot harder for them to keep that up for a whole 90 minutes.
That ball looked like it went out. And the Indian Hill fans are not happy, especially the students throwing their arms up in surprise. But I think that was the right call there. That's Jack Cuddell.
Santino Serger.
Santino just wanted that ball
dominance
more.
that we've been talking about. Into Max Doherty.
Max Doherty
the
with
shot
the shot.
to the bottom corner. Saved by Eli Kastenson.
That's a great save there, you know. You can let that one get away from you as a keeper, but
Absolutely.
he kept composure and pointed it out.
Got low. Got low
He
real
did
quick.
get low. Gotta be quick on your feet. As this will be a corner kick for the Warriors.
So where being maybe a little bit on the smaller end can help you in those certain circumstances. There's pros and cons for both.
That is almost in the goal.
Will Shatui sending it back in. Max Doherty.
There's a whistle.
Called offside.
Offside. Looks to be a bag on the field. Max Doherty gets up. Oh, okay.
Finn Marquez. Ball.
Marquez
Boots
pushes
it
it,
up.
down the right sideline. Ethan gets ahead on it. It's kicked out of bounds by the Braves. This will be a Warrior throw-in.
Henry Brown looking to get himself involved. Can be very dangerous.
Griffin Line fighting for that ball, and that will be
Mariemont throwing.
Mariemont throwing once again.
The Griffin Lions pushed over, two-hand shove just outside the penalty box. Very, very, very risky.
And you wonder if they will call on Aiden Gross' name to come here and try and repeat history of a fantastic free kick as the clock winds down to 1:35 on the clock.
They absolutely could. However, it looks to be Will Shatui, Santino Serger, or Henry Brown.
I think you got to go Will Shatui here, in my opinion. You know, Vonix might think different than me, but you know, he's got the power that you need to curl a free kick in. He showed that against Seven Hills with that great goal on this side of the field. See what they're gonna do here.
Santino Serger curling into middle.
Curled in. Ball is in the
For a
middle.
rebound from Cole Gross.
Rebound by
He gets it.
Indian Hill.
Just a little bit weak.
Under 1 minute and a half, the Braves will have to hurry here. So when Finn Marquez gets ahead on it.
Cole Gross to King Hart.
In these last 40 pressure moments, 40 seconds, you just got to stay composed. Don't switch how you played and just play good defense.
Griffin Lions.
Just like what Griffin
Beautiful.
Lions is doing there, what Tino is doing there. Keeping the ball away from the Braves, who are hungry for a goal.
Very tough team they've shown in this first half.
They have 18, and this is a run down the right sideline. Ethan Gellner has the ball, plays
Speedster.
it up to Max
Doherty.
Doherty.
Crosses
Kicks
it in.
Oh, kicked out. That should be your half. 4, 3, 2,
it will be
1, and that's a great half for the Warriors. You go into half smiling if you're Mr. Vonix, but you know that there's a whole second half and a lot of more things can happen.
They will be wanting a quick goal from the very beginning, as when teams are most susceptible to goals coming out of half.
Yes, and it felt like throughout the first 10, 15 minutes of the game, it felt like that it was very even, but towards the end, it felt like as Mariemont started to take control, got the goal, has the chances, and I just think they take momentum going into half here.
I think so. I think we could see another dominant next half from the Warriors due to the larger bench size to Indian Hill.
We thank you for watching the first half, and we'll be back the second half.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Good.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love your mind.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
Me the babe, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Mariemont. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
To day, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
Braves keeper will have to struggle, or not struggle, but deal with the sun in his eyes at this time now.
I'm sure not for very long as the sun continues to set.
Yes.
Clearance from Will Shatui.
Indian Hill header.
Max Doherty. Santino, what a great game he's had so far.
He has. He's been all over the place. As Jack Cadell tries to get around.
Looks like the flop to me. Just me, though.
A fall. Looked like didn't take much for him to fall, but call for the Braves. You know, that can be a good play sometimes. Give your team the ball back, do whatever it takes to win.
Absolutely. You gotta play the game of the ref.
Mm-hmm. It's always, you know, these are humans out here reffing. You have to adapt to what is going on the field. You know, if they call a special call tight, then you got to adapt your game to it.
Absolutely.
It's thrown in to the Warriors. Indian Hill intercepts the ball.
Santino playing looks to be a bit of a deeper role this half. Max Doherty gets intercepted. Cole Gross, the ball intercepted. Back and forth right now.
I think if the Warriors here can try and get a second goal early, then you can really play your game and settle in and not have to worry about, oh, one goal and they're back in this.
Absolutely.
This is thrown in by the Warriors.
Now 37 minutes and 41 seconds left to go of this game. What are you looking forward in Indian Hill to make a comeback this half?
I think it's got to be from the set pieces. You know, they get a free kick, they get a corner. I think they have to really capitalize on those because not many of them come. But for a team that isn't top of the league with scoring, I think you have to capitalize on the set pieces. If you get a free kick or even a PK, you can't miss the opportunity because there are a few in this game.
Absolutely. I know one team specific, OBX Kiss, relied on their corner kick strategies.
That's what got me into soccer.
To score many goals early on in their season, I think about 2 years ago.
It's a great club. As Indian Hill retains possession here, kicked down the sideline, but was called out of bounds. It's Will Shatui to throw it in for the Warriors here.
Warrior substitution number 15, Jaron Richter.
15, Jaron Richter is back in the game. Jack Cadell comes out for Jaron. It's thrown to the captain.
Beautiful turn from Griffin Lyons.
That is a great turn and forces Indian Hill to kick it out again. And you'll take that every day if you're Mariemont. Scores right where you want it, and you'll just take the time coming off the clock.
Tino Serger on the left wing.
That was a great ball, no one there.
Slight miscommunication from the Warriors. Jack Caudill could be getting some treatment on the sideline right now. I really wonder what happened.
Looks to be taking off his left foot, and great trainer, 10 out of 10 Hall of Fame trainer Taylor.
Absolutely.
Will help him here.
More specifically, the left foot.
Looks to be getting some ice on it.
Wrapped up. King Hart with the ball. Composure.
And we talked about Eric Vonix, but it's the coaching team overall. You see them all standing together. You see them, they're just, all their minds just create a great disciplined team that you don't see making very mistakes. And that's a great ball. Griffin Lions still
with the ball.
In. Oh,
just
missed. Griffin Lions stayed on his feet there, tried to put it in for a rebound, but that's just what we talked about earlier, the grit and the giving 110% every single time.
It's a great save from the Braves.
That really is.
One.
He had to open as soon as that ball dropped, but it just floated too far away.
As you were saying, Eric Shenton as well, one of the masterminds of the game.
He is.
In the CHL.
A great coach for this Warrior squad.
Another one, I would say, an icon.
Looks to be some physical play, goes out.
Braves High School. Went undefeated actually last season in his JV coaching appearances. Yep.
And that's where you see on the varsity field here, JV translates to varsity.
I believe it was 12 or 13-0.
Wow.
Something like
That's
that. Not
very
even
impressive.
a draw. Very impressive from Chris Shenton. Sorry. Finn Marquez with the ball.
Finn Marquez has played every single minute of this game.
Max Doherty.
That's Indian Hill ball, trying to push it into Mariemont's field. And that goes out. That will be Braves ball for a throw-in on the Warriors half, deep into their territory. When the only year I played soccer, first grade, he told me about their goal being Candyland and our goal being not good.
Very good way to put it.
You always want to be in Candyland.
Absolutely. You see Max Doherty with the ball. On a counterattack
to Griffin Lions. Griffin Lions slowing down.
Down that left
flank.
Tries
to put it
Trivella
through the defender's legs.
Beautiful skill from Griffin Lions.
And that's a mistake.
The Brave.
I'm not sure if you caught that, but that's a mistake. The Indian Hill player touching the ball right as it goes out, and that will be Warrior ball now.
You see Max Doherty with even more touches on the ball. He's getting really involved this half.
Just stretched out the legs.
Straight to John Lindner.
Andy Stein.
In his box.
Andy Stein's another great player for this Braves team.
King Hart with the ball. Just off target. And that
lightning in the distance.
Lightning in the area. I see lightning in the area. I'm assuming heat lightning.
Far distance,
but that could be very interesting to keep an eye on.
It looks like it's to our south, but you never know. With weather, it's crazy. It could head a bit north. You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. If lightning does come our direction, we could see a 1-0 end game.
As it is in the second half.
It could just finish like that. We'll have to find out and see.
Here's a set piece that we talked about for the Braves. And it does not look like they capitalize on that set pieces. Griffin Lions is running down the right sideline, and he is to the ground, but no call. He is not. He wished there was a call there.
Looking to counterattack, it seemed to be a 2v2.
Kicked to Meyer McKee.
Griffin just unable to build a wall.
It's in the middle, defended by the Warriors, as Jaron ends up on the floor. Or on the turf, I must say.
Griffin Lions down this left flank.
And you want to talk about Eli in goal. He's just had, you know, even though the score's 1-0, Mariemont has had all the chances in the world, and he's really been a brick wall back there, stopping many and many of those chances.
Absolutely, he's done great.
Could be in the running for CHL first team at keeper. John Linder will also be in the running for that. This is passed down the sideline. That's a great play by Meyer McGee to just reset that, get that to the keeper.
It seems Samuel Brown has entered the game, brother of Henry Brown. Very promising, coming up the ranks.
It's down the right side for the Warriors.
Mangano.
Good defense by Indian Hill. A little bit of contact there. Refs let him play. And you know one thing I have noticed? I love the Indian Hill goalkeepers' apparel.
Absolutely.
They look great.
It's a beautiful color. See Will Haw coming on for number 19.
Back into the game for the Braves, number 9, Silver.
Entering the game for the Braves is Andrew Coffers, another good player on this team.
Andy Stein playing it out of bounds.
I feel like we've called Andy Stein's name a lot. I feel like he's been a great player for the Braves tonight all over the field.
He has been brought up quite a few times.
You know, you just love to get that type of player, the utility player that can really just play anything. You know, you have
wants
a guy
to get themselves involved.
Exactly. Wants to be a team player. You have a guy go down, Andy Stein will be there.
And it seems a bit of a miscommunication as Will Haw runs onto the field as the ball is in play.
Taken by Wilshire TV. Pushing it. Intercepted by Indian Hill. It's a good play by Finn Marquez. Indian Hill looking to be knocking on the door of a chance. And that is out off of
Mariemont ball.
Will Haw correctly enters the game this time.
So, yep, Will Haw along with Will Organizak coming in for Will Shatui and Griffin Lions coming in for, I'm sure, a quick break.
Quick break. You don't you don't think he'll be out long. That one thrown in. Indian Hill intercepts the ball. Looking to scram all over the ball, just swarm it.
Max Doherty coming in the right flank.
And that's a shot taken. Great deflection by the Indian Hill player. Just getting in the way, and that's all you can do sometimes, you know. As here's a ball taken out of Indian Hill territory. On the run, that will be number 12, Andy Stein, once again. I think Andy Stein has gained a fan in mind tonight.
Absolutely. He's done splendid this half, along with the first half. Max Doherty, I do wonder if he has any correlation to the Doherty dozen.
That's a great question.
Family from TikTok.
Wonder if Alex is his cousin.
I wonder. They call him Big Red.
They do. He's a great face on TikTok.
Very popular.
Very. Indian Hill retains possession here. Looks like the Warriors will try and take it and send it down. It just feels like for every question there is from Mariemont, there's an answer right away.
Absolutely.
That one's passed down the right sideline.
Will Hall putting in a very, very good shift. He's putting all he has.
And this is an Indian Hill chance as they run down.
with
Finn
a
Marquez hits the floor, but John Linder can corral the ball there.
Braves pressure snuffed out by Linder.
You know, and I don't think Indian Hill can miss chances tonight. You know,
they can't afford it.
They've played good defense, taking everything into account, even though they have a goal on the scoreboard. The Warriors do, but they've played great defense. They've been everywhere. They've been swarming, and the keeper from the play is definitely, or the play from the keeper is definitely helping them too.
They really have. They've come out strong the second half. To my surprise, you know, I thought it wouldn't have been as of strong of a performance this half, but
as they knock on the door once again, but it is shooed away by the Warriors.
No real dominant team so far this half.
Yes, I agree. It's been pretty even. That's a foul called on number 9, Santino Sturger. Number 5, Christian Mangario takes the hit there.
So you see Garrett Cass with the free kick from midfield.
Now sail over his head. Will be a battle for the ball. Kept inbounds, or they called out for a goal kick for the Warriors.
As we guessed, Griffin Lyons coming back on real quick.
Yes, he was not out for long.
Parker Gellner.
Parker Gellner, another senior on this team, who's really just brought this team together, the team chemistry. As 24 minutes remain in the half.
Warrior substitutions in the game. Number 10, Lions alongside number 21, Parker Gellner.
Lions looks to come in for Samuel Brown.
Ethan Gellner coming out.
Looks like it will be a kick by the Warriors here at around the 50-yard line. You know, goal here almost sent Indian Hill down more, just strips the momentum that they've been building, a very even play in the second half. A goal here would just end that all.
Absolutely.
That's
you
in the
see
box.
that right here.
Ah, and that
is a goal! Cole Gross. One of the Gross brothers, Cole Gross, in fact, with a very good tap in.
And that's just what I was saying. That gains the momentum that Mariemont has right back up. It does not feel like Indian Hill at this time has momentum with the lack of chances.
Can we get some W's in the chat for the Mariemont Warriors? W's in the chat. As Cole Gross gets on the score sheet.
It's really fantastic set piece play there by the Warriors, as Indian Hill needs a goal here quick to be able to get back in scoring distance, as this is another run, but quickly swarmed by the Indian Hill defender as Jack Cadell looks to go fighting. And the call is made on Jack Cadell. He is in disbelief at that call.
Yep, and as you just mentioned, that just took all of the Indian Hill second half momentum out of them.
It did.
They are going to be crushed by that goal with just 22 minutes left.
Indian Hill, head coached by Brian Daniel, will have to really gain momentum here if it's a big defensive stop, if it's a goal or something. They just need momentum to be able to get this train going to be able to tie this game up.
Absolutely. They'll absolutely have to make some correct substitution calls with their short bench from today.
That is a rocket over the goal. And one person I would like to mention is Andy Rapp. You know, he had a great high school career here. He is now at South Carolina.
Absolutely.
Not sure what he's studying, but, you know, he brings that energy, and that's what I feel like Griffin Lyons has stepped into Andy's shoes very well. I feel like they both bring the energy. They lift up the team. Even when you're down, they can lift them up.
I think so. I think that's a really good take, actually. I think they really complemented each other when they played together, but I think Griffin taking his role permanently now for this season, I think it's a really good swap for losing an iconic Andy Rapp.
You know, this is more in basketball, but you might not all the time want to have two LeBron Jameses on your field. You want to have the role players. You need role players if you want to win. What this goal's teams are is winning the CHL and then going on to win state. You have to have the team players, and I feel like there's many of those on the team that just roles fit in so perfectly, as this is kicked into the Mariemont box by Indian Hill, going out to the right side.
You know, it's absolutely a very techie team, very technical on the ball, very silky, liquid, techie on the ball. It's just, it's wonderful to watch.
As this will be thrown in by the Braves here. Jack Cadell looking to get in the way of the thrower-inner. A little bit confusion on the field at the moment. Kicked into Mariemont's box. Does Indian Hill have a chance here? Nope. Mariemont defense. The Mariemont defense has just excelled this year. As Will Organiziak throws his ball in for the Warriors.
Looking like we're seeing some more pressure from Mariemont.
You'd think you'd see the opposite. More pressure from Indian Hill needing something.
Absolutely.
But Mariemont up 2-0 is not breaking stride. They're going to keep their foot on the pedal.
Indian Hill will have to be on the front foot as they get attacked on by
As
Henry
here is
Brown.
Henry
Brown
Brown
takes a shot just wide.
Just wide off to the left side. You know, that's a great play by Henry Brown.
Shot from the Warriors. Henry Brown goes out for a Warriors corner kick.
As you see, Will Shatiwi and Ethan Gellner entering the game here. Those are two great physical players for the Warriors. And Will Haw, and it looks to be Cole Gross coming out.
Absolutely. Speaking of physical, I think we all remember the fight that the beloved Andy Rapp got into during that Wyoming game.
Yes, I do remember
where
that.
he was actually sent off with a red card.
He was.
I think that really, you know, symbolizes the fight that this Mariemont team still has to this day.
It shows that they really want it. You know, to be able to get that into a game, it just shows that you really want it. And it just shows the emotion, you know. This is still high school we're talking about. This is not professional. True emotions can come out sometimes.
You know, they haven't been media trained, as you could say.
And the Cowboys will be at Kusel Stadium coming up. I'm not sure if we have coverage of that game, but that will be a great game and a great one to watch.
It'll be a very good one to watch out for. I think everyone's really excited for that matchup.
All these CHL matchups, you know, it's tense. You never know what's really going to happen.
Absolutely.
It can sway one way or the other. And you have Madeira, really tough competition is also coming up here.
Mustangs.
Who they played in the playoffs last year, if I'm not mistaken.
They did. I believe it was a 1-0 game, and it looks like we could be getting a card for Santino Serger or Griffin Lyons. Which one?
Griffin Lyons is gotten the card here. You know, he's not too upset about that because he gives 100% effort every play. That's bound to happen sometimes.
Very, very dangerous tackle, I will not lie, from Griffin Lyons, as he had studs up to the shin.
You got to watch out for that, you know.
Absolutely. It could be a shin breaker. It's career ending.
This is high school, but at the same time, it's also high school. We just hate injuries. We pray for injuries not to happen, and you see stuff like that, that could cause an injury. But at the same time, these players are raw. They're in high school. They're still developing.
Again, talking about that fight that the Mariemont team has in them, I think that's that's multiple yellow cards for Griffin this season already, and we're only a few games in.
That is the second or the third, as the Braves have a chance here, but it's deflected off of Ethan Downer's head, if I'm not mistaken.
Jaron Richter going after it. Jack Hodill coming in from behind.
And as soon as the Braves get the ball, it just feels like there's Warriors everywhere. It just feels like once they get that chance inside the box, it's shut down immediately.
Ooh, nearly a counterattack started by Jack Hodill.
And that's down the right sideline.
So we do see Will Shatui on their right flank.
Will Shatui's fighting.
Foul called on Will Shatui, just too harsh on his back.
Free kick, Braves.
This will be a free kick for the Indian Hill Braves here. With 16 minutes remaining, they need 2 goals in 60 minutes. How do you see this playing out, Oliver?
I really do see a Mariemont win here with this last quarter of an hour to go. It seems that second goal, as you said earlier, as you predicted, really took the light out of this Indian Hill Braves team, as they really have not been in Mariemont's final third very often at all since that goal.
Yeah, it looks like Taylor will be going to the Braves sideline. Could we have the injured player for the Braves? This is thrown in.
Jaron Richter with a clear. As we see Will Shatui and Jack Caudill with their high press, as we've seen this game.
It has felt that the Braves defense has been very good tonight.
Absolutely.
The 2 goals is because just of how much the Warriors put themselves in great positions. But it has felt in regular play, it felt how the Braves have been doing a great job shutting down the star players.
A little bit of a hard touch from Lord Musiak, but brilliant ball in play from Parker Gellner.
This is kicked by the keeper. So it looks to be to number 22, who is not on the roster.
Could that be Cooper Belter we're seeing?
Ooh, Cooper Belter called up from JV to play. Maybe coming in for the injured player.
Possibly could be Cooper Belter. Not 100% certain on that,
As you see here, we have 3 substitutions for the Warriors. It will be Cole Gross, senior captain, Griffin Lions, and sophomore Max Doherty coming in the game for the Warriors here as Indian Hill kicks it into Mariemont's own third.
Bit of hesitation from both teams on that.
Well,
see Jack Caudill with a potential counterattack to Will Shatui.
And that's a great kick by the Braves there.
It's good defense.
That's up there for looks to be Lachlan Sheldon.
Santino Serger really going for that ball. Really has a hunger for those balls.
This is Will Shatui just out of his reach. This will be a Braves throw-in. Feels like the Braves are running out of time. They need to capitalize on the opportunity here soon. And that will be another Braves throw-in, and they will be going fast down the right sideline. And Mariemont just keeping the ball on their side of the field. Trying to get that third goal here. If I'm not mistaken, Indian Hill did win 3-0 against the Warriors last year. So this if the score holds, this will be a great bounce-back win for the Warriors here, and it will keep them undefeated.
Absolutely, and they were a little bit, at the beginning of the season, Mariemont, they weren't sure what formation to go with. They were mixing things up. They were testing things out. They tried the 3-4-3. They tried this formation they're using right here. Honestly, the 3-4-3, what Manchester United have been using so far this season, it is a good formation. It does have very good tactical presence for a lot of teams. Ruben Amram was a very good coach for Sporting in Portugal.
As you see here, Will Shatiwi, Jaron Richter, and it looks to be Parker Gellner coming out of the game here for the people we mentioned earlier. Jack Cadell has the ball, passing it to Henry Brown.
Max Doherty down to left wing.
With a run, he is pushed off by the Indian Hill defender. That is very good defense. Ball boy looks
from the Indian Hill number 5, Christian Mangano.
Christian Mangano is a great player. Plays with 100% effort.
Absolutely.
As this will be a throw-in for the Warriors right by our camera. Will Renisiak. And it looks to be Indian Hill keeper as he likes to go fast. He's going to boot it past the 50-yard line into Mariemont territory. Corralled by Thomas Harp with just an amazing touch there.
Pressure? What pressure? From Thomas Harp. Bit like Joe Burrow.
Big Cincinnati native. Or not native. Player.
Just doesn't feel that pressure that most players would.
It's just some players just feel like they have the it factor. Like something that all these players can be great, but it just feels like some players have the it factor. And I feel like that feels it for some of the players on this pitch. As there are under 11 minutes remaining, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Could the Braves look to come back and storm and try and tie this game up?
Absolutely. I mean, we saw lots of wonderful goals from Bennett Harris, in fact, on OBX Kiss. Similar to this scoreline right here with very minimal time to go. You know, he would fight and fight and fight, just like Mariemont have kind of done. But this is what we really need to see Indian Hill doing in these last 10 minutes.
Yes, big shout out to Bennett Harris.
Phenomenal player for the storied club.
It is a really storied club. As this is down the right sideline.
Just a missed touch from number 22 on the Braves right there.
Called up from JV for this game. Questionable touch.
Mr. Belter.
As this will, John Linder kicks it out of Mariemont space. The Mariemont players looking to hold possession and just whittle this game down. Give the chances slimmer and slimmer for Indian Hill. As that's vacuumed up from the Indian Hill keeper.
Thomas Harp with header. Ooh.
A little extra
Ethan
contact
Gellner
there.
Looking for
Ethan
body
Gellner.
right there.
Indian Hill keeps this one in. Tight pressure from the Mariemont defense as Griffin Lyons. That will be a whistle.
Will be. And we have seen some very good head games so far from this Warrior defense. And it looks like they will be needing it again for this cross as it is headed out of bounds.
It's a close call there. Braves feel like they're knocking on the door. As Jack Cadell comes out of this game for Parker Gellner enters the game. John Linder boots this one off. Bounced high into the air, headed by Santino Serger. And they look to play it back.
Oh, King Harp. Oh, it's Griffin Lyons.
Griffin Lyons.
It's a 1v1.
Oh, that's
just right to the keeper.
That's a great save, great composure
Brilliant save
from the keeper.
You know, if it's anywhere but there, that's a Warrior goal
That
and a
is.
brace for the wonderful Griffin Lions. As Indian Hill take this upfield down to the left flank.
Lance Harp has amazing speed, though, cutting
Switching
down
it
the right wing.
to the right wing. Saves it just before it goes out. Right at that corner. Tries to go through.
And that is just fantastic
Lance Harp.
defense by the freshman there.
King Harp Jr.
Freshman coming into this rivalry game. You never know what's
And
happening.
Parker Gellner taking a body from Indian
As
Hill.
Henry Brown is getting treatment from the 10 out of 10.
It's very unfortunate to see.
It's just very close. Looks like the keeper stopped it with his foot.
You know,
tried to squeak it past him.
It does look easy to convert those shots, but I'll
Definitely
tell
not.
you, absolutely not. It's
You
a
know,
lot harder than it looks. You have to have that composure that King Harp really has.
As here's a free kick for the Braves.
A little bit of a fake that got some people.
Will be sent
The
in.
back corner.
Off. As we
Some
see
more lightning.
More lightning in the distance. Is that the?
See Santino Serger on a counter.
And that's a
Driving up
fast,
the middle. It's a good
and
clearance
Indian
from the
Hill
Indian Hill
there,
number 3.
especially from. Especially by number 5, Christian Mangino there with a great recovery play. You know, he used his amazing speed to his ability and just got to that ball, made Tino make a mistake.
Corner kick for the Braves.
We do see 5 minutes and 41 seconds ticking down on this clock right now as Indian Hill look for any last glimmer of hope.
And that will be down the
We do
sideline.
see Samuel
Brown.
Number 3 Indian Hill with a brilliant tackle on the sophomore Samuel Brown.
Samuel
as he
Brown is
slow to
hurt.
get up.
Looks to
This
be
is very
his-
concerning.
Looks
His
to be
ankle.
Samuel's right ankle or foot area. You know, that was a hard tackle. He was running as fast as he could down the sideline. The Indian Hill came in and made a fantastic play on the ball to not only slide tackle, but slide tackle legally and make an amazing play to stop that
Absolutely.
counterattack.
Garrett Cass with a
continuing.
brilliant tackle for the Indian Hill Braves.
Really is a brilliant tackle.
Really
there.
stopped the potential goal.
And that's a great
It's a wonderful
by
ball.
Serger.
Ethan Gellner on the right flank. The skill moves, and he is just taken out from that Indian Hill player.
Could that be some frustration showing from the Braves?
Absolutely. That's just the heat of the rivalry right there.
That is. You know, it happens.
You know, nobody's mad or nobody's happy when they lose or are losing in a rivalry game such as
Exactly.
this.
That's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Dwindle down on the clock.
Brilliant
And that's
ball.
in there, headed out by Indian Hill. That's a great head game.
Can Indian Hill get a counterattack
And it
going
is-
here as they're
They
slowed
stumble
down
on the
from
ball
Thomas Hart?
as they will go here. That's great recovery
Brilliant
speed.
drive. Bit of a harsh touch as Parker Gellner
It's
collects the
intercepted
ball.
by the Warriors, stopping the counterattack. Indian Hill will try and get the ball back here and make a move.
They do end up losing it, though. And Santino Serger is bear hugged
Wow.
to the ground. I haven't seen that a whole lot.
I haven't either.
What? Whoa! He's gone the other way. I cannot believe the call we have seen. And we have seen Santino Serger get a yellow card.
I'm at a loss for
That
words.
has
What just
taken a
happened?
complete 180. I think, wow.
Back in the game for the Warriors, number 11, Henry Brown.
Referee may be wanting a little bit of a comeback here. As
And
we
I'm
see
just
in
not-
the replay right there, Santino Serger taken by the waist and just grabbed down. That's not something you see every day.
Yeah, I'm not very sure about that call there. You know, I don't see what's wrong with getting yourself pulling to the ground by your waist.
not. It's
And
very
for a
unfortunate.
yellow too, got a
Very
yellow.
unfortunate.
Got to watch himself here. You get a red, and then you're suspended for a game.
You know, it's not what Santino Serger was looking at it for at all. And I think it's very, very, very harsh and unfair.
I do. You gotta call it. You gotta make sure the calls at the end of the game represent the front of the game.
Absolutely.
Stay consistent is the word I was looking for.
So we see Henry Brown down the right wing.
That's a nice job by Lachlan for the Braves.
Good shout.
And Santino Serger, after that yellow card, comes back on the field. In for Samuel Brown, who took that quite a tumble, but looks to be just fine. As clock continues to roll, 3:07 here. The clock's or 3:01, I'm sorry, the clock's actually stopped.
Santino Serger is subbed on very quickly after the yellow card, as it does seem that Eric Vonig's Warriors head coach did not agree with the call.
I do not blame
as
him.
well as most of the attendees here.
It does make a difference.
As we see the Warriors and the Indian Hill Braves.
And, you know, it just seems like Indian Hill has accepted that they've lost this game. You need hustle down 2 with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I don't see that from the Braves right now.
You know, anything can happen in
anything
CHL,
can happen. You
Cincinnati,
never know.
Ohio high school ball.
You never know what will happen on Kusel Field.
And it doesn't seem like they want to take advantage of that at all. I think they're tired, and I think that stems from the amount of players they have on the bench.
I agree. You know, you got to have depth. You got to go deep
Absolutely.
in your team to keep your players fresh. And when you throw out the same players there, especially with how physical of a sport, talking about as someone hits the ground, how physical of a sport high school soccer is. And it looks like there is a little disagreement on the field as Indian Hill player says something to Henry Brown, and he looks back at him and shrugs.
Free kick, Warriors.
Aura from Henry Brown right there.
Is 1:48 on the clock coming down.
You know, John Linder, spectacular keeper.
John Linder.
Hasn't had a whole lot to deal with today.
Nope. And that's credit to Finn Marquez, Thomas Harp, and the defense.
Absolutely. It's been a very good game plan from the Warriors.
Yes,
so far,
and this
as
is
it
a
looks
chance.
Like
Vacuumed up by the keeper. He will go fast. Trying to boot it down the middle of the field.
This
Find
is what
an
we wanted
Indian
to
Hill
look for.
player.
This is what we wanted to see in the Indian Hill, some desire to score a goal.
And that is a throw-in for Indian Hill. They will go fast on the foot of the Indian Hill player, but the ball is scrambled up in the middle of a lot of players. And it is booted up to try and waste this final 1 minute on the clock.
So that low block sort of soccer that you can see a lot of times in the Premier League. Often Tottenham playing a back 6, 7, or 8 in their back and for their formation. You know, they really don't like to go on that front foot.
You get 6 to 7 in the back, and you feel like that's the perfect number. As the Warriors will take their time here with 43 seconds on the clock.
And with the Warriors' lead here, they can afford to do that.
They can, and Lance Harp has the ball. Lance Harp up there to Cole Gross. Down the field, Indian Hill recovers. Indian Hill trying to make a push. Boots it down the right side. And John Linder will recover that ball, and that looks to be your game, folks. The Mariemont Warriors show up and stand on business here against Indian Hill.
Massive rivalry win for the Marymount Warriors.
And this is
they complete this game 2-0.
That will be the game, you know, just absolutely shutting down Indian Hill's offense. It just looks to be a great game and keeps the Warriors on fire heading into more CHL play.
Absolutely. Undefeated season so far. Looking to continue that in just a few days from now.
And I think our player of the game has to be Griffin Lyons.
I think so, too.
He started off the scoring. He brought the energy. He brought the 100% effort, got the momentum for the Warriors to start. And you know, the little plays of him fighting for that ball, getting that ball back, that's what really takes the momentum, and momentum wins games.
Absolutely. And I think Tucker Fry and Coach Vonig's on the sideline, I think they really did well in keeping team morale up.
I agree. And I'd like to issue a big thank you from both of us for ICRC-TV and Mrs. Devine for this wonderful experience here. And that will be a Warriors win.
Absolutely. Thank you, and have a good night.
Yes, thank you. We hope you tune in soon. Football game on Friday. Be there.